Hey team, EMP here with another Path of Exile 2 build help video guide. This one is going to be for the Sorceress Arc Leveler. I want to kind of show you a little bit about what the build did during campaign and how it was progressing, and then how it was able to do bosses in the campaign, and then also just a sneak peek about how it was functioning in low level white, I think maybe tier 6, so early yellow maps, and what bossing would look like there. Kind of give you a show of what I had, what I was working with, and how we performed with it. So without anything else, let's start this up. Okay, so I'm just kind of showing you what some of the gear I have. I was using the unique amulet just to get some early energy shield. Nothing's too crazy, some pretty basic garbage gear. I wasn't trying to stack everything, I was just trying to get what I could. Showing you where I am in the points here. Clearly you can see that I'm missing a lot of points in areas. I do have our curse set up there, at least part of the curse set up there and there. And then I do have the weapon swap for one over there. And then, of course, we do have missing areas. I'm just kind of trying to point it out here and there, as well as some of the extra energy shield. But we did get arcane intensity, but we're still missing lots. So this is Act 3. This is early in Act 3. Or I guess at the end of Act 3, really. Oh, no, actually, that's early. Just kind of show you how it functions. This is the next area. I'm showing you just kind of the skill gems. Everything's two-socketed, really. We did get an upgrade. I wanted to show that right there, I guess. I did get an upgrade to the wand, the gloves, and the boots. We were able to finally get a wand that gave us plus to skill levels. Just kind of show that we arc through. We're always trying to put down our Orb of Storms. I'm kind of lazy, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of lazy on my cursing. That should happen more often, but, you know, I noticed that I was able to get away with it without cursing very often. I've noticed myself, I was really only cursing if it was a problem character that I was dealing with as far as enemy goes. I choke point with Orb of Storms. That chirps them up pretty good there, adding lots of exposure, and then of course the curse gives them further negatives in their resistance of lightning. Arc tends to work very well in closed packs, but it does work very well on single targets as well because of the way that the more modifiers work. More modifiers being for every chain that you have that doesn't chain, it adds more damage. Of course, you can scale this further by increasing the quality of the arc gem. It's really just kind of a 2-button setup. 3 buttons technically, I guess. This is the end of the Queen of Filth fight. I didn't want to drag it out, but it basically went at a similar pace the entire time. One gem I don't have yet that I ended up adding later was Detonate Dead. I don't know why I wasn't using this right now, but it's probably something I should have been using much earlier. It made everything so much easier once I got Detonate Dead on. Detonate Dead is scaled with Heft. Later we don't do that. This is because we use Archmage, and we don't want to have the Heft, which prevents us from doing the elemental damage. We don't want to do that. So this is kind of the updated setup that we have now. Still the same chest, upgraded helmet. We have an upgraded wand, obviously, gloves, belt, boots, kind of the whole setup. This is us going into maps now. You're gonna see us hit tremendously much harder now. We kind of just chew through everything. I get really lazy here when it comes to cursing, but our curses are gargantuan now, as you can see in a second here. I promise I do a curse. We also now have our blink set up on this, which basically allows us that after we use our curse, whenever we're basically holding our staff, there it is, we are able to blink. This is going to be another one of our boss fights. This one goes very fast. We have a lot of damage with Archmage here. Mana is a little bit more of a struggle, but it is indeed manageable. It shouldn't really end up being a problem with the right kind of gear that we look for. We shouldn't really have a problem. I wasn't able to find the not perfect, but even really good mana regen gear, but a flask is able to hold us down. So this is the Rustlord fight. It's going to go pretty quick here. We have him basically cursed, and then the exposure that's happening from our Oak of Storm kind of gets phased right off the bat. And then these arcs just bounce between all of them and just kind of really choose them up. And he didn't last very long. So that's really all there is for this build breakdown. If you guys do have more questions, it's best to visit us on the Discord, which I will put on the screen. You can also try to ask in this video, but I can't promise how responsive it will be. You guys can also try to ask in the forums, but again, the Discord channel is the best way to get a hold of us. We're very active in there, and we always have a moderator team that's available to be able to push questions to the relevant content creators. So, as always, in this game, as in life, get good shitties. We'll see you real soon.